all I can say is I'm absolutely exhausted from this weekend. All weekend long, I had tours, and I had tours at 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock on Friday and Sunday. And then Saturday, I was at the event all day. And I'm going to tell you something. It was so hot at the event. We were just dying of sweat. So I was really tired come Sunday night. I told Shane it was a cereal kind of night, so we had cereal for dinner. All right, we need to talk about this, okay? Like, I've been thinking about this. If you're wondering what this is, it kind of could be a giant monster. Like, we could put eyes on this, and maybe it could be a pumpkin. We could paint it orange, but it is a big eyesore around here. So you do what you can afford, right? So right now we have, or since day one, we have not been able to afford to build a hay barn. It's not really been practical for us, but it's getting to the point where it's something that we need to decide to do. And this discussion was prompted this past year because what would happen is we could only buy a couple of rolls of hay at a time. And what happened was we ended up running out of hay at the end of last year, and our animals had no hay, and we were in a panic trying to find someone with hay. So we were determined not to let that happen again. So we went and bought a big old tarp. So I think we bought 20 rolls of hay this time, so we don't run out. And we went ahead and put the tarp over this, but Shane, bought that sawmill. And we cut down all those pine trees, and he's finished pretty much building his shop. He's still got to build one side of the lean-to, but what's up next is we're gonna build a hay barn. So this is our property. We own 17 acres, and this is a big field out here. And then back this way is where we have our garden. This is our big garden area. As you see, we do not have a garden right now because we decided not to put a garden up this year because we had so much going on with construction of his shop, and we're building the cabin and so forth. So we decided not to do the garden. We're thinking about putting the hay barn back here in this area right here. And of course, there's my house. One thing I've got to get over my fear with is this whole tractor situation, okay? And I want to explain something to you about this whole tractor situation, because a lot of you are like, Brooke drives the tractor, Zoe drives the tractor. Like, I get that, okay? I get that. But the size of our tractor is like triple the size of that tractor that they're riding on, okay? I can drive a tractor at the size, a small size tractor. I can do that. Like, that does not scare me. I'm fine with that. But our tractor is massive, okay? It's like massive. And so I am fearful. Another thing that is a little bit different, listen, I'm taking up for myself. Don't y'all feel it? I'm taking up for myself to tell you why I'm scared. Another thing that I'm fearful of is our property is not level, okay? If the property was level, I might not be quite as scared of the tractor, but when you're on this big old tractor and you're teeter-totting like this on your property, it's scary. I've been trying to have conversations with myself to try to say, Judy, you can do this. You can do this. Because I have been on the tractor like twice, okay? But I've not been on the tractor like by myself, went and picked up the hay, took it to the animals by myself. But that is something that I have got to accomplish. I am going to take you over here so you can see the size of this tractor, so you don't think I'm just being a wuss, okay? I realize I'm a girl, and you're probably like, she's such a sissy. I know, you're thinking that. But you have to see the size of this tractor. with the tractor that I currently get on, it's just like a press and go that kind of thing. It doesn't have a clutch, none of that. It's just kind of easy, okay? To put the emergency brake on, it's easy. You don't have to put it in gear. And with this tractor, there is a clutch involved. And just the other day, Shane had me on the tractor, okay? I'm rolling towards this hill right here. And I mean, the brake is not working. It's not working. He's like, Dodo, stick the clutch in. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. You see my struggles? You know, it's been a minute since I've driven a clutch, okay? I forgot that you stick the clutch in to put the brake on. But here is the tractor. You see, it's not this little tractor, it's massive. I think if I could get over my fears, that's really loud. I think if I could get over my fears, I would enjoy it. But see how big it is? It's ginormous. It's ginormous. And I have to learn how to take off the bucket. And over here is the spear to get the hay. So I have to be able to learn how to assemble this, or whatever you call it, to get the attachment on by myself. So now do you see why I'm a little nervous? Can you imagine if like Shane was at work and I decided that I was going to take the tractor for a little spin and I flipped it or turned it upside down? Can you imagine the words that would come out of his mouth? He always told me when we first got married and I had fears of getting on the tractor, the smaller tractor, he said, Judy, I can fix anything. So quit worrying about breaking something because I can always fix it. And Shane can, like he can fix anything. But I'm thinking, if I flip this son of a gun over and crack that windshield, he can't fix it. I'm sort of thinking about like getting on the tractor by myself without the hay and just kind of like cruising around the property, because I do know how to stop it and I do know how to make it go. So that's important. So I feel like if I could just get used to the clutch, in and out, putting in gear. I have a hard time getting it at first in reverse, but if I could just drive around the property and not have the pressure of Shane watching me, I feel like I could be a lot better. So I'm trying to get the confidence up in the next couple of weeks to try to accomplish that. Come on, Piggies! Aren't they cute? Come on! Come on, Piggies. You're drinking in some water. Hey, don't fight over the water. Be nice. I've really been working hard with them. Oh. They're so funny. I've been working hard with them and been playing with them, having interaction with them. I pick them up a lot so that they'll be super friendly. Hey, Piggy. Hey, Piggy. They're cute as a bug, but those son of a guns are so messy, it is not even funny. I must put 20 pee-pee pads down a day. They're just messy Marvins. Garth's home, say hey.
Hey!
So this week, I am going to be going into a school to do incubation projects, and I'm collecting eggs because I go in Wednesday to 2 classrooms to read my children's book and talk about how my animals live on my farm, and then teach them the life cycle of a chick. I have an idea.
Oh, Lord, I'm scared. Ideas is what gets us in trouble, G.
Okay. I've been talking today.
Oh, that's the problem. You've been talking to somebody.
I've been talking about my fear of the tractor.
Oh.
And I feel like while you're here, that I need to cruise around one time by myself with you sitting here. But I'm scared that I'll go off the mountain or something like that.
We'll never see her again.
But I was gonna see if you maybe thought that was a good idea.
You probably need to be babysitted a few times before we before I turn you loose by yourself.
Well, we're going to let the pigs eat, and then I'm going to get in the tractor, and I'm going to practice putting it in gear.
Okay.
All right, it's time to climb up in this thing and get this party started. All right, I know how to crank it, I think. All right, folks, Farmer Judy here, fixing to go for a ride. Here coming, look, you see him? You see him walking? He's coming to help me. All right, I know I put the clutch in. The key's already in. But it seems like I didn't put the clutch in last time because he did something special. But I think I'll wait for him to arrive here. He's getting closer. See him? I'm waiting for him to notice that I'm in my pajama pants. He hasn't said anything. Let's see if he says anything. All right. Put the clutch in. But I thought last time you did something where I didn't have to put the clutch in. Was I wrong?
You don't have to put the clutch in to crank it.
You don't? Well, you do when you're in a 5-speed car.
This is the reason why I operate this tractor, you know.
So I can just turn, I don't have to let the diesel like I do on my tractor? Or yes? Did y'all?
So
I'm not editing this out because y'all are fixing to see what my life is like with him, okay? Y'all aren't going to see the raw end. So if you didn't hear it, you didn't hear it. But I heard it. Okay. Turn it.
till it beeps.
Now crank it. What was that? So now I put the clutch in.
You're going to put it in gear, yes. You got to get the bucket off the ground.
Okay.
Raise up a little bit higher.
The bucket.
There you go.
Are you staying right there? Are you sure you want to stay right there?
Yeah, because you,
Okay.
yeah, you put your
Okay. I might drop it in the floor. Alright.
right off the clutch.
Right
slow
off the
and easy.
clutch. I don't have it.
You ain't got it.
I don't have it in first gear.
That is first.
That's what I don't want it in first. I want it in reverse.
All the way over and back.
Is that it? Shame that ain't it.
You ain't got it in 8. There you go. Slow and easy.
Okay, let the foot off the clutch.
Just foot off a brake.
And just put around.
So you going?
If I wanted to go faster, I just hit this
We're not
orange.
going fast.
I mean, if I was, you weren't
A little
here.
bit fast. No,
and
even if I ain't here, you ain't going fast.
But if I wanted to go fast, I hit this orange button.
You can. Or you can step on that orange pedal in the floor right there.
All right. How'd I do? Be nice.
Yeah. For going forwards and backwards, yes, you did. You did okay. You did fine. We didn't We didn't go but about 40 feet. So, hey, little progress, little baby steps, and then we'll venture on to bigger things.
Do you think I can put the hay out now?
Probably not.
I'm not an expert.
No, you're not an expert.
I'm getting close, though.
Hey, why you still got your Dadgum Pajamas on?
Okay, listen. You're a lucky man.
Yeah.
Because
I am. I'm still alive.
But listen. Some days I'm a farmer. Some days I'm a dancer. Some days I'm a housewife. And today, I'm the housewife. And I've been in my pajamas all day.
These multiple split personalities you got, we need to narrow them things down to like one or two.
I had to do laundry today.
I got you.
I felt like to being a housewife today. So I felt like doing nothing to my hair and wearing pajamas all day.
I see that.
And people tell me that I should be myself, Shane. They say when you're on YouTube, you should be yourself.
They don't live with you, I do.
Shane, I'm being myself. I didn't feel like frilling up today, so I didn't.
I hear you.
I'm a housewife.
I hear you.
Yes, folks, that's right. I've been a housewife all day. My house has been a disarray because I have been at the event this weekend. I had tours all day Friday, all day Sunday. I had a field trip last week. And your Aunt Judy is tired. And my house was a wreck. And I was like, today I am playing housewife. And I'm going to clean up this mess. So the animals, I think, have missed me. Because I haven't been out here much today. So it is time for feeding. Did you miss your mommy? Did you miss your mommy? Come here, babies. Come on. Go see your mommy. Come on. Come on. Look at him running. Come on. Come on. Go see your mommy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Guys are good babies. See, I don't know how to talk normal talk. If I say come here, they would not come. So they come when I call. Aren't they precious? I'm very partial to chickens. I really like chickens. And I don't know how many I have, 100 and something. So now it's time to go check on these bad boys to see how they've done today without me. First up is old Leroy. Oh, Leroy. Hey, guys. Hey. What you doing? Hey, Roog. Cows are way over there eating hay. Rio's been doing better. You know, Rio was what I call a rescue. And this weekend, he ate out of 2 people's hands, which is huge. He's never done that. So he's really coming around. Leroy's out here. Look at him. He is so funny. You see him over there? He's giving himself a dust bath. Let's go check on the cows. All right. Here they are. Oh my gosh, Cinco is in the middle of the hayloft. Leroy, what is Cinco doing? Huh? What is Cinco doing? Lily. I call him Lily for short. Best donkey ever. There's not another donkey like Leroy. I promise you that. All right, let's go check on Cinco and see what her crazy self's doing. Cinco, why are you standing in the middle of the hayloft? Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Pretty girl? You just having your way up here? They throw all this hay on the ground and then they're too good to eat it. Hey, you sure are a pretty girl. All these people watched you being born. They sure did. It's not quite feeding time, but it is snuggle time, isn't it? It is snuggle time. I usually take about 30, 45 minutes to just play with the animals. And you know, guys, I like to sit in the farm, but I have on my pajama pants, so I'm not sitting down. So it's just time to come out here. Let's go check on Shishi and Freddie. All right, they're down here. God love them, fenced in. They're so miserable. I hate it. Hey guys. Shishi, I've been taking care of your babies. Oh my goodness. There are all kinds of hornets out here around their pen. And I've been fighting hornets to get them away from them. I don't see any more, but I sure hope they didn't get stung. If you see how she's losing her hair? So apparently she's getting ready for her winter coat too. So I've been putting a little bit of treatment on her so it doesn't look so bad. And I usually use coconut oil. Seems to help her. Look at her mouth. Shishi, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. You're so funny. Tomorrow I have a really busy day. I guess I should say afternoon. So here in Coleman, we have a Department of Agriculture, and then we have an extension office out of Auburn here. And so they have asked me to host an event tomorrow from 4 to 6. So there's several people registered, like probably 15, 20 people are registered. And my farm vet is coming out here to discuss how to take care of sheep and goats. So a lot of people, they're just wanting to get into this, are going to be able to come to Snead's Farmhouse and learn all the tricks and the do's and don'ts of having animals. And I will be able to go get Ruger and bring him up to the area where my vet will be teaching all this, and we'll actually use Ruger for like first aid. So like how to wrap correctly and how to worm correctly and how to take care of a animal and not have to call the vet. So I'm super excited about being able to host that tomorrow. And by the way, the chicken that I've been talking about, that I wasn't sure that she was sick, and then I was like, I think she is sick, she's still separating herself. I gave her some treatments of Corid for coccidia, because I was thinking maybe it was that, because that's not something you can really see. And so she has been doing a lot better ever since I've given her that treatment. As a matter of fact, there she is right there. And she's doing well. This is Hollywood. You see how Hollywood has a little poof on her head? You see that poof? That's why I call her Hollywood. That poof is called a crested duck. And they have vaulted heads that cause that crest to form on their head. And I've always wanted one of those ducks. So a couple of, I don't know, last year and a half ago, friends of mine at Quacky Feet Farm actually gave me that duck because I've always wanted one. And I just loved her. And she looked like a Hollywood to me. Do you remember Wallace? Wallace with the missing beak that was ran over? This is Wallace. You see her beak? See it? She's doing well. Her and Gigi are best friends. And she's really been thriving. She free ranges every day. I give her a special bowl to eat out of. She does well. She has to scoop her food because obviously she can't peck it off the ground. But she's doing really well. I have to show you the babies. Aren't they precious? Mama, you doing a good job. Yes, you are. You're doing a good job. Real good job. Proud of you. Night, night. See you in the morning. Night, night.